What is this?
What
is this?
Come on in and find out.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Mary.
Yeah. So the Sister City has been going on for, well, since the 90s it all started, and we have some members that were here from the beginning, but this is special for Sue Marcos, and the mayor has something special to say.
Did you hear that?
Yes,
I said,
you said it.
Sue, this is in honor of you for putting such a collaboration together between two different countries, two cities. This is what we've been working towards so often with everybody, the collaboration, the get-together, to know other people, other cultures. You've done that over 15 years ago by bringing France and Albion together. What I have done is I've had this wall dedicated to the sister city
Oh, my goodness.
and you, the founder
Oh,
of the sister city. I'm going to read this. They can wheel you up here.
Oh,
Here.
And that way you don't have to stand.
Oh. yeah.
Get your feet up.
I got my feet.
Okay.
Oh, here's a string.
Oh, I feel honored.
Fine with me.
Okay.
What inspired me to do this was all the things that Mr. Bonner has done in honoring people. And we don't do this enough for the people that need to be recognized. I wished I could go back in time and recognize all the people that should have been recognized up to this point. But we're going to do it one at a time. And it gives me great pleasure that Harry put this idea in my head because he honors so many people all the time with everything that he does. He brought to me, to my attention, DeSherry Bridges, who was the first youth mayor of the city of Albion, who had the honor to go to France, and now she's in college at Olivet, doing very, very well. Came through Harry's program through the Kids of Hope. That just goes to show you that things can progress from the poorest to the richest. Now she is, up there doing very, very well, and I'm very, very proud of her. The same with you, Sue. We are very, very proud of what you've started, and it's got a long ways yet to go. Over 15 years of collaboration, of being together and being a partner, and I'm sure there's many years to come. Resolution of appreciation. The inception of the sister city in Albion, Michigan was the brainchild of Sue Marcos. Never having completely left her roots in Albion, Sue lived for many years in France. She raised 3 daughters to appreciate the importance of knowing 2 countries and their people, hence the ideal, the Sister City program. Approximately 15 years ago, a committee was formed under Sue's leadership and included among other community members Mayor Mike Williams and Superintendent of Schools Judy Dauber. After many meetings and much correspondence with friends, please don't correct me, I know I'm not going to do this right. Noisy-le-Roi. Did I blow it? Okay. I would feel bad if I didn't. A 3-year trial period was agreed upon between the cities, and the result being an official agreement making Noisy-le-Roi, France and Albion, Michigan sister cities. I'm hardly can speak English. A delegate from France came to visit Albion and was impressed with the city. Delegates from the Albion attended Noisy-le-Roi's annual festival in the following September. With Sue interpreting for the formal gathering, many delegates from both cities have crossed the ocean over the years and have formed some lasting friendships. Thanks to Sue Marcos' idea and leadership, the sister city has been expanded the horizons for both Albion's children and adults, and has given us all the opportunity to see how no matter what country you are from, we all are alike. Sue, thank you for everything that you have done, and it's been an honor and a pleasure. This is yours to take home.
Thank you.
I will go ahead and hopefully the future will not come crashing down. Cross your fingers.
I was in Noisy last week, and in Bailly. I was stomping grounds and backstage with Alan Friend, who was our original correspondent in Noisy, who had been one of my exchange students in Youth for Understanding years ago, and who just by chance knew, well, we kept in relationship over the years, but he also knew Albion because the family he lived with in Birmingham had a son who went to Albion College and attended bar at Charlie's. So he had spent some time here when he was here as a high school student. And I just like to say, I think some of my interest in exchange programs and getting to know other cultures has come because of this community, because of its diversity. The Domingos and their background, we have a lot of other backgrounds, Russians, Polish, almost everything you can think of. Very few French, but we do have a few of those still. And that is always an inspiration to me, to get to know them. And of course my daughters, they followed in my shoes. Unfortunately, mother says you get paybacks. So I have my daughter who lives in Senegal with her 3 children, and another one in Spain with her son, and then one in Detroit, which is another country for us too. So anyway, I can't tell you how pleased and honored I am, and I'm very, it's been a wonderful experience, and I do hope you go on for years. We know the doors are open for Spain now and for Senegal, and the college has done so many things with, I did get to see the university there too, but has done so many things with that. And I just hope it continues and continues, because we see what's going on in the world today. We know that that's the only way that we're ever going to bridge the gaps between peoples, is through exchanges from people to people, and young people in particular, who can bridge the pond and so on. And I have been in the process of writing my memoirs, and many of these have to do, of course, with my life across the world, and I have named it, the book is called No Notion of Time. And I just have to say that the reason that came about was because, of course, coming from Albion, we were pretty prompt in the old days. But going to France, everybody's a little bit late. And it just happened when Youth for Understanding started. I did a lot of interviews and I met a lot of people, but I was always late because of the traffic and because that's just the way they work. And so the wife of the chairman of our board of directors one day had it with him and with me. And she said, "Oh, Jean and Sue have no notion of time." And so I talked to her the day before yesterday, and she told me, I told her about that, and she started to laugh, and she said, "It's very true," and it's still true today, because I completely missed her this time, and never got to see her. But thank you all so very much, and I wish for you to keep on going in this sense and bring our young people up, and to appreciate other cultures and other places. And Albion is still a great place, and I still appreciate it a lot. We have a lot more to do with other countries, and I wish you good luck. I think this committee has been wonderful because you've stepped up to the plate and just carried on, and it's just very exciting to see all that. And I know the French are very excited about it too, as you well know. So thank you again so very much. Thank you.